Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead with a tea break. Oh, I may not get this tea break done. It may not get uploaded for a day or two. There is a nasty storm coming in, and our internet source actually, the original company is actually, in New Brunswick. So our internet depends on their weather or whether our power goes out. We could very easily lose our power, which is why I'm glad I have plugged my grow box and my incubators and everything into the solar. Hopefully when you get this, it'll be Saturday, June 2nd, 2018. And you know what that means? That means one day at a time. I haven't had a drink of alcohol in 21 years. Excuse me, I've had a bit of an emotional day. Oh, look, I got my hair cut. There's just, there's a lot of stuff going on. And so, I wanted to let you know that Steffi over at Let's Homestead Instead, I'll put a link to her channel in the description box below this video. When I sold my goats, she took Speckles and she took Boots because Boots was pregnant for the first time and Speckles was sick. The other goats, the Buck, Little Busy, Sugar, and her two babies, they all went to the other farm because he's more of a newbie. And when I got Speckles, I promised her Boots. So we traded, right? But when I decided to get rid of goats, it's only fair that Boots, who I traded for, because all I wanted really, I don't know. Anyway, Boots and Speckles went to Stephanie and Scott over at Let's Homestead Instead because when the babies were born, we had issues. I didn't know that she had mastitis, that I didn't know mastitis could even start before the babies were born. I just thought her milk came in because I pulled her teats and yeah, there was milk. I did not know until the next morning that those kids hadn't eaten. And so you know what? I just wanted to hand my goats over to the Boots, especially Boots and Speckles, over to somebody who knows more because Stephanie's really been doing her homework. I forgot to dip with all the things that were going on Mother's Day weekend. I forgot to dip their umbilical cords as well in iodine like I usually always do. The thing is there was a lot of stuff going on, and because by Mother's Day morning I had no idea that those babies hadn't got their colostrum, so they had 2 strikes against them. And the fact that little Braveheart is still, Steffi's taken him on as a project, I'm just really grateful. So if you want to see how they're doing, you can go on over to Let's Homestead Instead. And Speckles and Boots had a boy kid, and Speckles still has one. But Steffi's been really, a trooper, bringing Speckles back to health and looking after Boots. So I'm really happy there. What else is going on? I got my hair cut. Joe's Barber Shop on Carling and Kirkwood in that plaza. Oh, here comes the thunder. I'm telling you, I have to go there. It's like an hour and a half away almost, but I have to go there to get my hair done because it's the only place that does exactly what I want. And I walked in there. I was so hot and so sticky and muggy and sweaty. And I needed my hair washed for a change. Usually I have a shower and I go and then she cuts my hair, but I needed it washed because I showered yesterday, not this morning. Too much information, I know. Anyway, she washed my hair at my request in cold water. Oh, and she massaged my scalp. And then after she cut my hair, she rinsed it again in cold water so that I would be cool when I got into my truck. God bless you. I think her name is Hoidna. Forgive me, dear, if I've pronounced it wrong because Margot is away with her family. So I'm going to wrap this up in a little bit, right quickly here, because there is a storm coming in. And I, don't want my internet hit and fry on my computer. Although I do have surge protectors. A lot of emotional stuff going on, I really can't talk about it right now, but there's, I'm going through some stuff with Howard's mom, Leona, Nan, and that's okay. It's okay. It's just when I need to do something and move on, and then and then I keep getting pulled back into the same situation. It gets really rough. It becomes an emotional yo-yo. So I'm dealing with that today, and I'm about halfway done my quilt. I'm going to be doing a video the first clear day because somebody asked me if I covered my strawberries, and I had already had plans for that, as well as my blackcurrant bushes, because the birds go crazy. I was lucky to get a half a cup of blackcurrants last year, but they're loaded this year. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to try and keep the birds off. All right. That's about it. This is the Miss Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And wait a second. Now let's back up. Papa and I, in 2 weeks, we are going to Algonquin Park in the motor coach for its maiden camping weekend trip. And I'm gonna be doing some cooking on the open fire if they allow us to have an open fire. I'm going to be doing some cooking with that wonderful Dutch oven that was sent to me for Christmas or after Christmas. And that whenever it was sent to me, I'm going to be using that over an open fire. Watch for it because I'm going to do something I hope really cool. All right. This is the Miss Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying I'm having a rough emotional time, folks. I know you keep me in your prayers for my pain, but remember, we go through emotional pain too. Okay, so let's pray for each other. All right, take care. God bless.